I got you, apes. And retail investors that follow the apes, I know you're jumping for joy that your stock went up from $3 to $8, $10 to $11. And the person that robbed millions of people and the platform Bitcoin is being sentenced, right? This young man, Sam Bankman Freeman, got fried by the judge. He's going to jail. And the thing is that where did he learn how to maneuver people to invest in his stock and generate all this money? Thing is that Freeman Bankman learned all that he knows here in America from the greatest country in the world, and the greatest thief in the world is America. America teach our people how to steal, rob, and deceive people, and then throws them in jail, right? You do whatever you want. If you get caught, you're on your own. That's what happened to Bank Freeman. He's on his own, and he's going to jail for swindling millions in investors' money, buying yachts, home, trips, partying. But he learned all that in the American schools, right? And everybody comes here to steal, right? If you're working, you're not good, man. You're going to work till you die. But now, when you're educated, right, and learn how to scam people and deceive them, how to invest in your Ponzi schemes, people don't care who's selling what, right? They just want to get rich quick. That's what happens, people. When people trying to get rich quick, it's always a guarantee something is going to happen and you're going to fail on your hopes and dreams that you're going to get rich quick. So that's what happened to the people that was investing money in Bitcoin. And the genius was a young man with a dirty t-shirt, as they say, and never comb his hair, right? He got a kinky ass afro. For a genius, he robbed people millions of money. He's going to jail, but he already spent the money. He has fun, so now he's gonna have to spend his fun, I don't know, in a 4x6 or 4x8 jail. I don't know. I never seen a prison, so, well, I've seen a prison made from the outside, not from the inside, right? Because I'm not into those things, man. My money is kept away and invested, and I'm willing to lose what I put into. But people, that's why you cannot believe everything these platforms sell to you. Like I said, I keep on saying in my other videos, you cannot depend on YouTube information, and especially these intellectual speakers. I'm telling you, they dare to convince you, to entice you, to put your money in something that is not based on facts and reality. People are so desperate that they dream of riches and they put their money where they're not supposed to, and they lose it. So, who do you blame? Why so much people lost money in the Bitcoin scheme, right? It had to be more than one person than Sam Banks. You know, there had to be other who collaborated with him and had the strategy, but the only one that's going to jail is Sam Banks. So, I don't know who's going to push this agenda. Are the apes are going to push this agenda? Are the retail investors going to push more agenda to get more people to get investigated and lock them up? Because out of all this, what they say, all this criminality and the greatest robbery in the history of the world happen in these platforms, like the ape says, because I can't say no names, so I'll call the retail investors and the apes, say the greatest death in the history of these platforms are happening, and they want their money back. So I'm sure that they in favor of Sam Bankman going to jail, right? But I'm sure they want more people to follow that lead and also be summoned so they could be prosecuted and throw them in jail. The thing is, you're not going to get your money back. The guy has spent it and he didn't even buy a t-shirt. It's funny. He didn't even buy a t-shirt. He didn't even have his head done. I mean, he hasn't had his head done since he's been in trial, right? It's like he spent all the money. He has no barber to go to. I mean, the courts don't even let him go out so he could fix his hair and get a nice hairdo or something. You know, get him a different suit. But no, he's been wearing the same suit for over what? 2 years already, maybe going on 3. I see the same suit. But anyway, you know, see that sometimes they say crime doesn't pay. For some, crime pays, but it's a temporary happiness when you enjoy that money. But sooner or later, you know, your dark side is going to come out to the light, right? Sooner or later, your bad habits are going to come into the light, and they're going to see what kind of person people were dealing with. And that's what happens. Sooner or later, everything comes to the light and you get caught. That's why when the Italian mobs were here and they will get money and still they would tell their associates that wasn't really related. They would use other people not to flunk your money or stop buying jewelry, expensive jewelry. You know, back in the day, there were the Cadillacs, the diamond bracelets, the pearls. That's how they got caught, because they flaunted their money. And they followed the money, and that's how they got caught. Same thing with Sam Banks. Flaunting the money, he got caught. But anyway, that's the lesson to retail. You can't count on everybody's information. You know, this is YouTube. I don't have to say no more than that. This is YouTube. You want professional advice? You want to invest your money professionally? You have to pay for it. These platforms are free. You're not paying for their services. So whatever goes on, you can't claim because your money has no insurance. I mean, I'm sure the platform has insurance, but the retail investor has no insurance. If he loses his money or they rob his money, he lost it. You can't claim it back. And that's what it is, people. The greatest country in the world is teaching its people how to steal from other people. And the only people that get caught is always the poor, right? The rich, even if they're rich and they steal, they never get caught. Even if they get caught, it's a little fine or summons, and they get out scot-free. But this person right here is not gonna get out scot-free because he don't have the money, or then I mean, he got intelligence, but I guess he didn't have intelligence to speak to a lawyer before he did all this criminal stuff, right? Because usually people that organize crimes, they got all this set up. They speak to their lawyers. What are the scenarios? What can they do if they get caught? How many time? What time they got to do? How many fines they got to pay? Can they get out? They put this all on front before they make a crime because they don't want to spend their time locked up, right? That's why they pay other people to do the crime. And, you know, and they get the money. And the person that perpetrated the crime goes to jail and they go scot-free. But people, this time of age, people have changed and everybody's looking for some wealth and fast money. And this is what happens when you want fast money. You lose it. Anyway, they were supposed to be a short video. Sam Banks, I wish you luck. Don't drink the water. Sam Banks, man, I'm giving you advice. Don't drink the water. With that, I let you go and you think about that. Don't do the crime. You can't do the time. With that, I let you go.